Well, good day. This is going to be how to take a YouTube video and strip off the video and just have an audio file. Once you have an audio file, you can save it onto your iPhone or your iPad or your iPod or whatever you want, and then you can just listen to the YouTube video as an audio file. So the first thing you're going to do is go out to YouTube, and you'll find out that every single YouTube video has a unique address. And we're going to take that address and we're going to copy that address and use it. We're going to use that address when we go to this second tool called YouTube-mp3.org. You could go to YouTube-mp3.com. You'll end up in the same place. But we're going to use this tool to take the video file and convert it to an audio file. And we're going to download that. In other words, we're going to take it off the internet and we're going to put it onto your own local computer. So you'll have a file on your own local computer. It'll be an MP3 file. It'll be the audio of the YouTube video. Once you have that file on your computer, you can then copy it to your iPad or copy it to your iPhone or copy it to your MP3 player or whatever you want to do with it. And you're done. That's pretty much all you really have to do. Now, if you wanted to take that file and put it on a CD so that you could play it in your car, you can't just take the MP3 file and copy it directly onto some blank CD and expect it to play on your car stereo. That won't work. If you take the MP3 file and you put it onto a CD, it'll play on your computer, but it won't play on your car stereo. So in order to make a car CD, I use this tool, iTunes. And when we get to iTunes, we're going to make a playlist, and then we'll just burn that playlist to disk. We'll make sure we choose an audio CD, not an MP3 CD, although it seems like you should choose MP3 because it's an MP3 file, but no, that's not right. We're going to make an audio CD. So let's get started. We'll go out to YouTube, and we'll copy an address, and off we go. Here we are at YouTube, and here's a little video that somebody shot. Who knows who that person is? Well, maybe I know who he is. Play it. So now it's playing a little bit, and I'm sure you can't hear it very well, but it plays just fine. So I'm going to click up here where the www is. I give it a single click, and it all turns blue, and it gives me this big, long YouTube, and that's what I want. That's the address of this particular video. So I want to copy that, so I point right at the blue stuff, and I give it a right click, and I'll choose copy. Now that I've copied that blue stuff, I'm going to take it out to that next tool. The next tool is www.youtube-mp3.org. And I'll just get rid of this stuff. I don't need it anymore. So I highlight it like this, and I'll just press delete on the keyboard, and I'm going to paste in mine, that Chichavito's one. So I give it a right click, and I'm going to choose paste. And I'm ready to click the button, convert the video. So I convert. It'll only take a few seconds. Poof, it's done. It's done already. It's ready to take that. It's stripped off all the video, and it left just the audio. It's got an audio file for you, and all you have to do is download it down onto your computer. So I click download, and it says, okay, I'll download it. Do you want to open up the file right now? No, I don't want to open it up right now. I want to save it. So I click save, and now I got to save it someplace on my computer. So a computer, your computer is sort of like a giant hotel, and it's got lots and lots and lots of rooms, and you could save stuff in any room. But you better remember what room you saved stuff in, or else you'll never find it again. I mean, we got to save it in a place that we can remember. So I think a good place to save your music is in the music room. Now yours might say My Music, or might just say Music Like Mine. Or you can save it anywhere else. You could put it on desktop. That's like a room in a hotel. You could save it on C down here if you wanted to, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to save it in music. It says it's going to save it in this room, the music room, and this one's going to be called Chichavito's because that's the name of the file that I found. And I could change that. It doesn't have to be that. It could be anything you want. It could be a 1, 2, 3. Whatever you want to call it. If you want to call it whatever, you call it whatever. And then just do save. You're done. Now you have that file on your C drive, and I can go over there and I can open it up and say, oh my gosh, there it is. Look at that. It's in the music room, and it's called 1, 2, 3, and I'm done. I could copy this onto my MP3 player if I have one plugged in, or I could plug it into my iPad. If I have my iPad plugged in, it'll show up here. So all you have to do. Now, if you wanted to make a CD to put into your car, you need another tool for that, and the tool is iTunes. That's what I used. So here I'm at iTunes, and I clicked on Playlists, and I want to make a new playlist. And so, playlists are right down here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let me move it up a little bit. And it's right down here for mine. I don't know what version of iTunes you have, but somehow you got to get on Playlists, and you have to create a new playlist. Now, where that is on your iTunes version, I don't know. But find New Playlist. When you find a new playlist, the first thing they want to do is give it a name. Like, what is the name of this thing? So you name your CD. I'm going to make a CD. I'm going to name it. Maybe I'll name it Chichavitos because that's what's going to be in there. You can name it whatever you want. Now it says to create a playlist, all you have to do is drag sounds, songs, albums, or artists here. So I'll scoot this over so you can see what I'm doing. And over here I have my file, my 123 file, and I'm just going to hold down the left mouse. I'm going to hold down that left mouse and just drag it right over here and let go. So I have my first song ready for my CD. It's only 2 minutes long. I'm going to make a CD. It only has one song, and it's only 2 minutes long. And you can take more songs. If you downloaded more songs, you could just take them and drag them over here and keep dragging them. You could even highlight many at a time and drag them over, as long as you don't go over 80 minutes. Because 80 minutes, that's how long a CD, that's as much as a CD can hold, 80 minutes. So anyway, there I have my whole list of all the little songs I want. I'll say I'm done making this playlist. I'm done. Now I have a playlist. It's time to take this playlist and burn it to a CD. And here's what you do. You just go down here. Mine is down here, and it says Burn Playlist to Disk. So that's what you got to find out where yours is. On my version, it's down here. It says Burn Playlist to Disk. So I just give it a click. It's going to say, well, what kind of a disk do you want? Do you want an mp3 disk that will play in your computer, but it will not play in your car? Or do you want an audio CD, the one that will play in your car? So you want the one that will play in your car. This one will play on your computer as well, but this one will not play in your car. So an audio CD, and just click Burn. That's all there is to it. Now it says you're going to have to put in a CD. It says Insert a blank disk. So you put in a disk, you shut the door, and poof, you're done. That's about all there is to it.